So Manchester United lost against West Ham this weekend. West Ham United has done a double over United this season. They won at Old Trafford after, I don't know, like 15 years later. So yet again record broken at Old Trafford by the opponent team. And another terrible performance. Rasmus Højlund, the worst player on the pitch at the moment anywhere we go. He has been the worst player for United this season, as a matter of fact. He took 6 shots against West Ham, and none of the shots looked like they were gonna sneak into the goal at any point of time. It is quite weird how things have changed for him. Like when he arrived at United last year, we were expecting a very promising young talent. There were even comparisons with Erling Haaland. I know they are far-fetched, but still, when City got Haaland, we thought Haaland will help us he'll be our Haaland in some sort of way. Last season, he had a good season. Initially, his performances were quite good last year, but he was missing goals. But then during the season, he managed to get a few goals, and he also had a streak of back-to-back goals in like 5 to 6 Premier League games. We expected him to carry on that form this year as well, but he has been nowhere near that level. I don't know what has changed, because in the beginning of the year, Ten Hag was there. He's a hard worker. We can definitely see, but it's not clicking for him, which is quite sad. Same thing has happened for Garnacho and Kobe Menu as well. Of course, not at the same level as Rasmus Højlund, but still they are nowhere near the level which they were last year. Last year, both of them were nominated for the Koba Trophy, which was won by Lamine Yamal. But this year, they have been putting on subpar performances week in, week out. Now, talking about the West Ham game, I think Bruno Fernandes, Amad Diallo, and Mason Mount were our standout performers. Garnacho also had a decent game coming on as a sub. Rasmus had an injury scare, of course, and Lenny Yoro got injured, unfortunately. But on a positive note, Ruben Amorim mentioned that there are high chances that it could be a minor injury, and hopefully he'll be able to make it back for the Europa League clash against Tottenham Hotspur. So we definitely require his services, and hopefully he'll be able to make it. And our next game is against Chelsea on Sunday at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, of course, lost against Newcastle this weekend 2-0. Nicholas Jackson received a red card, but surprisingly, after they had received the red card, their performance started to improve. So they were playing better with 10 men than they were with 11 men on the pitch. But still they lost, of course, because of the numerical disadvantage. And Bruno Guimaraes, Chelsea could have definitely scored. Reece James had a very good chance, but he missed it. And then on the other end, Bruno Guimaraes capitalized with that out of the box finish, a finish shot effort right into the top right corner. Robert Sanchez with no chance. It was a lovely strike. So we face Chelsea next weekend at Stamford Bridge. Considering our Premier League form, of course, we are the underdogs, and beating Chelsea at Stamford Bridge would be quite a feat for us this year. If we manage to get that win, then we can carry forward that momentum to the game against Tottenham as well. So, but I don't expect much from that game, considering the form we Premier League form we are in, and most probably I think Ruben Amorim will rest his majority of the players because of the Tottenham game and how Euro managed to injure himself, how Rasmus also almost managed to injure himself.